What's going on, everybody? I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, as you know, but I am here to let you guys know that I'm officially back. We can get into the reasons why we went into the hiatus in just a minute, but I just want to say that you know, in the past year or so that I've been away from YouTube, what I've actually done was I've been trying to really start something of my own and start something that I could put all of my energy into and have it pay off, you know, for myself and my family and my loved ones. So, you know, a lot of times on YouTube we would talk about, you know, building a business for yourself, helping the community, and really giving back. And you really can't do that unless you have something of your own to actually give back. So you know, without any further ado, it gives me great honor to be able to show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on, where I've been and what I've been up to. So allow me to present to you, right here is Ashe Juicery and Cafe. That is what my business name is, and that is what we intend to do. Serve fresh, 100% raw, cold pressed juices, and help improve the health of the community and all the people around. So as you can see, we are in like the kind of like the construction phases, as you can see there. I basically put this sign together, I painted it, and it looks great. I mean, just for like a handmade sign, you know, letting people know that we're coming soon. And the reason why I'm so excited about it is because I'll be able to now live stream from my very own shop, let you guys in on what's going on. I'll set up a Patreon so that I can give you guys constant exclusive footage and just like little inside tips and just keep you guys up to date of what's going on. So that's the juicer side of it, you know, the serving the community with the fresh juices. But as you can see on the right of me, there's major construction going on. This is going to be like a new, like a rail going through. So there's going to be like a train going through this whole street, and it goes for kilometers and kilometers. So this project has actually been in the makes for like the past decade, and it's actually like set to wrap up within the next year or two. And you know, that's very exciting, because when they build this subway here, we are going to be on a major stop, and that is going to be, you know, a lot of eyes, a lot of ways to get our product directly shipped out very fast. And as you can see all around, there is like little hubs. So right there's gonna be like a little exit and entrance across the street where you see that big white building. That is going to be like an entrance and exit for the subway riders. There's going to be another one on this corner here, and the final one, this is a parking lot right here, so that really makes it great for our customers. We got some storefronts, we got a lot of different types of things, hair, breakfast places, and now there's going to be a juicery, and it's going to be right beside a pizza place, actually, pizza and wings. So, you know, hopefully we can get people to get you know, the pizza and wings, and they come to get a healthy juice after that to wash their system clean. So right here is going to be another station, an inlet and outlet, where people can come up from the subway. So right on the corner of our little strip is going to be the subway, and that's very exciting for all of us that are doing this. And speaking of that, it is me and my cousin who actually had this dream and started it from the ground up. Literally, we got it out the mud from just you know, staying in on weekends, you know, not going out, not spending frivolously. Everything that we spent goes right back into the business. And we've just been very, very diligent and very focused and very disciplined on how we use our funds. And it's not like we're rich. We had to pull other jobs You know, I was working 3 jobs at one time, and my cousin, he was pulling in extra shifts and getting more clients and everything like that. So, but it was all with the goal of having this place, and it manifested because we never gave up. We always kept on believing in ourselves. And so for anybody that's watching right now, you too can do anything that you want. And I truly believe that now more than ever. All you have to do really is just, no matter what people say, no matter your circumstances, just keep on working on the vision, keep on working on the goal. If you have to, then don't be shy or don't be ashamed to get out there and get another job. You know what I mean? If you get a second job, if you pick up more shifts or start selling things online, do whatever you got to do in order to reach that goal, and always keep it in mind, and always set that purpose. Like, you're going to sell this jewelry online with the purpose of getting me closer to my goal, or you're gonna pick up an extra shift and put in some hours with the purpose of getting me to this goal. And I'm telling you, it may take a year, it may take 5 years, but you have to ask yourself, if in 5 years, after not going out, not spending your money frivolously, you could have something that's worth much more money than you've ever had, and you're helping more people than you ever could before, and you have more free time and financial freedom, in 5 years, would you not sacrifice all of the above, the partying, the frivolous spending, so that you could have that, more vacations, more time with the family, helping people? I think it's a very noble dream and a very noble cause. So if you have that goal, then, you know, stick with it. Okay, so now I want to take you guys inside of my juicery and cafe. The types of products that we will be selling here is 100% raw, like it says here, 100% fresh, cold pressed juices will be served here. It's going to be completely raw, and there's going to be no artificial anything, and no sugars, no colors, no preservatives. Everything that we're doing here is 100% raw, cold pressed, and that is so that we can deliver the utmost nutrition while still keeping the enzymes intact, okay? It's not pasteurized, it's not cooked, it's not HPP'd, it's not UV lit. It's just 100% raw, and it breaks down in your body while feeding your body. So we're very excited about that, and we always use glass containers, no plastics, better for the environment, better for your body, less chemicals, all the above. So let's take you inside and just show you guys what we got going on, all right? Okay, so we are inside of the juice bar, and this is it. I'm not gonna be able to show all of it. It's under renovation. You know, we got this hanging out the ceiling, but I did redo the ceiling just in general. Added some LED lights, got some new ceiling tiles, just in general. Made an accent wall over here, it's green. So our theme here is very like bright, white, clinical, very clean, because when you have bright white, people can see dirt, right, very easily, so they trust it. When you're inside of a restaurant that is not like, you know, dim lighting and like, you know, romantic and whatever, quiet, when you're in like a place, a grab and go, or, you know, like a sit down that's like bustling, you want to keep it bright, okay? You want people to be able to trust you. Subconsciously, they see white and they say, okay, I can eat here because I can't visibly see any dirt. Now, if you have a white interior or a very bright interior and you're not keeping it clean, then they're gonna be able to see it and actually, you know, be turned off. So if you're gonna do the bright, which I recommend, just stay on top of the hygiene of the shop. Always be cleaning up. I'm going to be releasing these video compilations that I made about how we actually found the place and the process of renovating it. We pulled in a lot of people. It was all hands on deck, you know, mostly family and friends. Got some of it contracted, but But anyways, so let me take you guys on a little bit of a tour, not much. And man, you know, I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys because, you know, I used to live stream with you guys, which I will be doing more once once I can get the setup here going in the flow. I used to live stream with you guys, and now that now that we have this place, I'm going to be live streaming from here now, and we're going to be doing a lot more. See, this is a lot more than just a shop, it's a platform, right? So I hope you guys are excited because I'm hella excited. So you walk in, and you walk in through the door, and you come through, and you come down here. This is my routine is I would go straight downstairs. So I am actually working on this downstairs. I'm kind of making it like kind of like earthy and you know, like kind of like you're going into the ground, you know what I mean, like into nature. So I put up these boards here like that. I put the moss in. You're gonna see it all on the on the little compilation that I made. You're gonna see it all. Me and my uncle, you'll see that in the compilation as well. We put up the wall here to separate, to give us a little bit of a separating space from the customers and our side. You know what I mean? So we can have our storage fridges and just a place to kind of just like lamp and just, you know, collect our thoughts and take a little bit of a rest. So now we are going to move over to behind the bar. I would go downstairs, wash up my hands, come up, and I would get an apron on, which is pretty dope because like you see what I did with the apron there. I put my logo up in that and everything. See that? So Ashe Juicery, that is what we're called, Ashe Juicery and Cafe. And Ashe is a West African Yoruban term meaning, you know, basically to say it in a nutshell, it's the power or the ability to create change from within you or to affect change. It's also used as like an affirmation at the end of like a prayer or a statement, kind of like a judge bangs their gavel. So Ashe means the power to create change from within. And when people want to make a change, say to, oh, I don't know, healthy, raw, fresh, cold pressed juices, we're gonna be here for them when they want to make that change. So these white walls are actually textured, and I'll show you how I did that process. They're actually textured, so it kind of looks like, you know, it's earthy. Maybe like it was cut out roughly from like the side of like a mountain, you know, like slabs of marble or granite or some type of stone, you know what I mean? So, and the reason why I wanted it white, not only for the cleanliness aspect, the clinical looking, you know, really fresh aspect, but also I wanted it because, as you all know, I'm an artist, and art galleries, the walls are white so that the color of the painting can jump out, so that your eyes aren't competing with any other colors, and there's no other reflecting colors to kind of trick the eye into thinking that, you know, to affecting other colors. There's a whole science behind why art galleries are white. So, you know, as an artist, as you all know, that I've been, you know, selling my art, making art, you know, I've been posting it, and thank you guys all for following me and appreciating that on my Instagram page, of my Classic Smith Art page. But now I finally have a place to display my art, and also local artists, you know, in the Toronto and the surrounding GTA, the Greater Toronto area. So it's like, you know, loving two birds with one heart. You know what I mean? Most people say killing two birds with one stone. I'm not about that. You know, so I'm banging off two of my passions in one. You know what I mean? And that's something that I also would recommend to you guys, is that a lot of times, you know, you feel like you can do so many different things. You know, you feel like you can do this as an entrepreneur and make that and provide this and so on and so forth. But if you are an arrow, right? and you are being aimed to hit a target, but you're only one arrow. If the person, your willpower, is choosing between 5 targets to hit and is looking at all 5 targets while releasing you, while putting you out, thrusting you forward to reach your goals, and you have 5 things that you want to do. You want to make posters, you want to spin records, you want to rap, you want to, deliver food or whatever. It is going to take you a long time, or most probably never, to really reach the height of any of those things, of any of those desires. You as one arrow will never be able to hit all 5 targets at once. So what do? You choose which one of those targets is closest to attaining. Which one of those goals, that you have so many interests and so many goals, which one of those goals or interests or passions is going to enable you to reach that level that you need to reach in order to pursue your other passions. Okay? So what I did was, I've been juicing now for the past decade. I've been so passionate about juicing. I love making juices. I love combining new flavors. And people started saying, I'll buy some of your juices. And I was like, there's a business here. So me and my cousin, we teamed up. I said, at that time I was painting and I was trying to sell my art, who wants to buy my art? And I realized that art is not something that people need or set a regiment for. They don't say every morning, I need my art. I need a new piece of art. But they do that for juices, and I love making juices. And I'm helping people. Art can help people in subtle ways, especially when they're actually painting. But the juices, you take it in, and whether you're paying attention or not, or whether you're mixing the colors appropriately or not, you're getting help. You're getting nutritionally fed. The children, the babies, the elderly, they're getting nutritionally fed, on the macro and the micro side of things, you know what I mean? So, they're getting their carbs, but they're also getting vital minerals, which is vitamins, right? They're also getting enzymes, antioxidant, and nutrients like real electric alkaline water, and beta carotene and manganese and iron and all of the rest, you know what I mean? So I said to myself, why continue doing this art? I know it's a passion of mine. I'll always be able to do it. But why continue doing that when I can help people and make money? So I'll pursue this goal, and then and then once that elevates me, I'll be able to pursue my other goals. And that's a very, very important lesson that I've learned. So now that I have a juice bar, I figured, hey, you know what? Why not double it up as an art gallery for myself and other local artists? So that's what I'm going to do. And you're going to be able to sell it and feature it here, maybe even have a little showing, and it'll sell. Now, like I said, things are still under renovation due to COVID-19. Everything is on shutdown, you know what I mean? But we started off as a delivery company. We were delivering juices. I would be making juices first out of my kitchen at home, out of my mom's kitchen. And then it went to a commissary kitchen, like a commercial kitchen, making juices out of there. Then the prices, it just wasn't economically working out. We kind of hit rock bottom, kind of bottomed out. We didn't know what to do, where to go. And we said, you know what, we need our own spot. And after a couple months of searching, picking up other jobs, and working more hours than we've ever have before in our lives, we found a spot. We were blessed enough to find a spot. And man, I'm so happy about that. So I'm using it as an art gallery, also as a space for live drumming, crystal bowl healing, meditative endeavors, going deep within, getting masters here, Reiki workers, and just small little intimate ensembles. and spoken word, drumming circles. I think I already said that. Information classes, financial information. We are basically in the hood, and they're actually building it up right now because the train is coming through. So they're kind of building up the area, and I'm trying to formulate sizes and ingredients that are affordable for the residents that live here, because I want not only just like outside people from Bay Street and Yonge Street and Avenue Road and all that coming here, affording my juices, which are the highest quality of juices, I promise you that. But also the people that are already here that are living not up to the best standards that they can afford as well. You know what I mean? We're gonna mobilize and incentivize the locals here, and they're actually gonna see a lot of improvement on their health. And I'm so excited to be able to provide that. And there's also a lot of more incentives and programs that are coming that I can't wait to also share. It's going to be dope. We're really going to make a big impact on the community. And so right now, with that being said, before I do the rest of this tour here, right now what I want to say is please go and follow, it's in the bio and it's on the screen right now, follow Ashe Juicery, okay? ASE_Juicery, JUISERY, okay? Please, please, please do this, because you guys know how the algorithms work on the YouTube and the Facebook and the Instagram and Twitter and all that. The more that you're engaged with, the more you're seen. And we're trying to get this in front of as many eyes as possible. Why? Because we have those incentives. We have programs in mind that are seriously going to help so many different little pockets of communities that are otherwise overlooked and not paid attention to. And so I'm here to change that, you know what I mean? And every hood, every city, every town has got people like me, like us, that want to see a change in this world and, maybe don't know where to start, you know what I mean? So I'm asking you guys, not for money, not for anything like that, just simply to follow and like the pictures that you see, the updated, you know what I mean? If you do truly like it, don't be fake about it. But if you support me, then I think that you will really resonate well with our online presence. It's very, again, clean, holistic, nutritious, very modern, you know what I mean? So that's what we're coming. It looks very empty, very bare. As you can see, again, we are in renovation processes, so there is going to be natural wood live edge shelves. Over here we have a water fountain that's going to be flowing with like reverse osmosis or distilled water, so there's nothing in it to cause a calcium buildup. Downstairs there will be lights and it'll be beautiful, but it will be very simple. Okay, simple is best. Guys, if you guys are starting your own business or something, definitely you got to go for quality when it comes to the equipment that you're using and stuff like that. But when it comes to the aesthetics or like a side thing, always try to bargain hunt. Kijiji, Craigslist, eBay, whatever you can do, some sort of resale secondhand, even if you have to spray paint it or bring it back to life. For example, I got this manual orange juice press. Now this thing is like, a $200. This is brass, okay? It's not like today where they're using like stainless steel or like an aluminum. This is brass. It's solid. It's heavier than your average juice press. This was made, I think, in like the 70s or 80s. I found this on Kijiji and it was rusted. It was rusted to shit. It was like brown. My cousin is like, yo, I'm like, yo, here's the address. Here's like $80. Go pick it up. He got there. He's like, yo, we're spending $80 on this thing. Like, it's rusted. What are we gonna do with it? He was pissed. He picked it up. He brought it home. The next day, he came over to my place. I had soaked it in vinegar. I got out the Brillo pad and I scrubbed every single inch of this baby. And now it is back to life and it is making and pressing oranges perfectly. Perfectly. Didn't even have to re-grease it or anything. I just, at the top here, you know, scrubbed it out, brought it all the way to the bottom, scrubbed it out, and that's how you win. That's how you win, okay? You don't rush to go make the purchase. You sit on it for a while, okay? Some things you do gotta jump on, I get that. But just, you know, when you can, try to be as efficient as possible. Okay, so now we're behind the bar. It's a little space, as you can see, so we need to like maximize it by being clever. So the way that we thought about that was like say, hey, why don't we put the bar on wheels? That way we can kind of, you know, have a class and pull it all the way back. Or if we need space behind the bar, we can pull it all the way forward. You know what I mean? Here is our sink. It's not anything exciting. It's just a friggin' sink. This backsplash of ours, we had to put this in. The wall behind this was hideous. There was a lot of cleaning up and bleaching to do. Cleaned it up, and now it's just like a beautiful, beautiful backsplash. We didn't want to go with tiles that like really popped out too much, and we didn't want to go with any tiles that had like a wave, like a texture in it. And also, we didn't want to go for tiles that were very small, because all of that was so it's easy to clean, okay? We're gonna get some vegetable and produce splashes onto the backsplash. We want it easy and simple to wipe down without too many grooves, without too many textures in here, trapping the dirt and the bacteria, and just like a nice big surface area to actually wipe down. So now, with no further ado, let me introduce you guys to the best juicing company on the planet, and that is Good Nature. And this is not an advertisement for them or any way, but I mean, I am about to say a lot of good things about them, so get ready. This is our juicer. This is the X1 Mini. Now the X1 Mini is a hydraulic press, and this hydraulic press juicer actually, it grinds the fruit and the vegetables in the top chamber here, and it grinds it down into a pulp, and then once it's in the bag, in the press bag, and in the chamber and everything, this hydraulic pump, it presses it and squeezes it to the front of the plate. Now after it's collected in the plate, it's pressed here, and then the juice comes out. Just an amazing piece of machinery right there. There it is, the X1 Mini. We actually drove to Buffalo just to take a tour of the facility because we knew that we wanted this machine. So we drove all the way to Buffalo, took the tour. We actually got to demo the machine. And after I demoed the machine, because remember, I was making juices off of like 2 home juicers, and they would like get stuck and crap out on me, and it would actually take up a lot of time, and I couldn't leave. Every single piece of produce that went into the juicer back then, I had to like manually feed into it. Now I can throw like an apple down there, whatever, grind it up, press a button, and it just hydraulically presses it while I go do other stuff. So this is just the very beginning, y'all. Like I said, go onto my Instagram, please, and follow. Please follow me on Instagram. That way we can grow, there can be more exposure, and I can help more people. That is the name of the game. I just want to help people because I said to myself when I was younger, I wanted to get away from the material world and start living a life with purpose and helping people. And I actually like went out west and out east in Canada and just like hitchhiked around. I went to Jamaica and just backpacked around, you know, I didn't have a real direction, but I knew that I had a purpose, and that purpose was to help people. But I didn't want anything to do with money, which was dumb because, money is a tool. Let's just face it. It's just the tool that we are working with. If it was coal, if it was diamonds, or if it was copper pieces, then that's what it would be. But right now it's money, and so, I didn't like it, and I didn't want anything to do with it. I just wanted my own plot of land and to grow my own fruits and vegetables and travel this world. How I was going to do that, I had no clue. I know that I was an artist. I've hitchhiked around before. I've survived off of painting for people and sketching people. And it's a very starving artist, typical kind of life. You know what I mean? Wow, that's such a trip, like thinking back on it now. I say to myself, it wasn't a waste of time. It was definitely a learning experience, and it definitely gave me a lot of insight and so many more life lessons. And so now that I am grown, more awake, more aware, I have put my talents, my skills into something of my own. And now when I get up at hours I don't want to get up and all this, and learn about things that I never thought I'd be learning about, I'm so happy now that all of this, the work that I put in, I can see it instead of working for somebody else. You know what I mean? So now I have a purpose, and now I have a direction, and I have something to fuel my journey. And that's this business, this platform, like I said, this opportunity to share and allow others to grow. So I really need you guys. You guys know what I'm about. You guys have been following me for so long, and I am super, super appreciative. I really cannot say that enough. You guys, live streaming with you guys, making videos with you guys, for you guys, and you guys sending me encouraging comments and asking me for advice on health through email and everything like that. I got to tell you, it warms my heart and it touches me so much. And I said, I got to stop doing this like individual reply stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not helping enough people. Now I have a platform where I'm making mass quantities of juice, helping people in that way. Now I have a platform to talk to you guys, answer the questions, live stream, and do demos with you guys, and really encourage and inspire you guys to keep on doing what is necessary to win in life. You know what I mean? So please go follow Ashe_Juicery. Give us a like, send me a little DM. I'll get back to you. And I can't thank you enough. My gratitude is just beaming out, is through the roof right now, because I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be able to interact with you guys again. I miss you guys so much. And I really, really hope that we can just get on that level that we were before. I can start recording here, answering your guys' questions, having fun, and we can just really, maximize this thing and really bring it to where it's got to be. So, and that level is, bigger than this one location. That level is multiple locations, helping multiple hospitals, elder care homes, kindergartens, orphanages, whatever I can do, wherever I can get to help people and get nutrition into their bodies is what I want to do. And with you guys, simply following, that will help immensely. You don't even know. Let's really make this thing boom, because the more people that know about it, the more people have the opportunity to learn what 100% raw, cold pressed juices taste like, fresh off the press. With you guys supporting us, we know that we can take it to the level that it needs to be, to really have a really far and long lasting reach to people that need it. So here we are outside again. Just in closing, we're going to be getting our signage put up and everything like that. But once again, this is Ashe Juicery, and like I said, please go follow us on our Instagram. It'll mean so much to me. It'll mean so much to the locals and the residents of this community. And I'm really excited to share with you guys everything that we have in the future. And you're gonna know about it, exclusive contests, giveaways, and all that through the Instagram and the Facebook and stuff like that. So go and follow us on Instagram, and that is ase_juicery, ASE_juicery. So with that being said, thank you so much. Peace, love, and light, and much respect to everybody out there watching. And thank you for following me this long and staying on this journey. The best is yet to come. Peace.